Hello, this is Rain. I'm a student in Lambda School's Full Stack Developer part-time program, and this is just a quick tutorial on using the GitHub Pages feature to host a live version of your projects. In order to use the GitHub Pages feature, we're first going to create a docs directory, and that goes in the root of the repository. There are actually other ways to use the GitHub Pages feature, but this, for me, I find is the easiest. So this is what I'm going to be showing. So all I'm going to do is right-click on my folder and create a new directory called docs. Inside this docs directory, you're going to put all of your build files. The build files are the files that are required to run your page. So for this page, it's going to be everything inside of this Great Idea folder, but I'm not going to put the Great Idea folder itself because I want this index.html file to be at the root. So I'm going to select the CSS folder, the image folder, index.html, and services. I'll right-click and copy, and then I'll right-click on the docs directory and paste. This pop-up right here is asking me if I want to track these files for my version control, which I do. That's happening because WebStorm right now is managing my version control. If I weren't using that feature, if I were doing it from the command line, I would just bring up terminal and I would do git add -- all to track those. So once those are in the docs directory, I'm just going to commit them and push them. In WebStorm, I have a little green check mark, which is for commit. So I'm going to go ahead and hit that. All the folders I want to, or all the documents I want to upload are checkmarked. And then here's my commit message, updating docs directory. And then I have a button down at the bottom that says commit. And if I click on the little down arrow to the right of that button, then I actually have an option to do both commit and push at the same time. So I'm going to hit that. And then it's going to ask me to confirm it. And I'm going to say commit and push. And then it actually comes up and makes me hit the push button. So I do that. It's going to commit those and then upload those to my GitHub repository. Now from here, I just am going to bring that up and refresh it so that we can see that that docs directory was updated 24 seconds ago, and it does have my files in it. So there is one more step that I need to do, and that is I'm going to go up to the top underneath the name of the repository. There are some tabs, and I'm going to go to the last tab called Settings and click on it, and then scroll down to the GitHub Pages section, and under this section called Source, I'm going to click on the drop down and select Master Branch Docs Folder and hit Save. That will reload the page and take me back up to the top, and then when I scroll back down, I can actually see that my URL is here, and it says your site is ready to be published at this URL. So if I click that, it did not work. So that's actually a good little lesson here. So that does happen sometimes. And I found that what you need to do is just basically do an empty commit. So if I bring WebStorm back up, and it doesn't really let you do an empty commit, so you have to kind of create something, which I usually just put a little space there, a little white space that doesn't really make a difference, but my version control is still tracking it. And then I'm just going to do my commit again. I'm not even going to change my message. I'm just going to do commit and push, push, and then go back and refresh this. And there it is. It just took a minute to upload. But there is my project, and it works. And it's live. So that's a good way to share the work that you've done with whoever needs to see it.